here for both of these teams who are playing in Group B. Also in Group B, Senegal taking on Côte d'Ivoire. Senegal, the hosts. Of course, it's a magnificent venue. And look at the FIBA World Ranking presented by Nike for these teams that are here. Côte d'Ivoire, number 39, Senegal 51, Congo 76, Democratic Republic of Congo, and then Madagascar further afield. So it doesn't mean that Madagascar fans, family, coming here expecting their team to lose. They're coming. And what a big result it would be tonight if they could beat a very good, a very explosive Democratic Republic of Congo team. We're talking about the rosters. We'll be looking also at some of these key young players, especially Frank Yembo and Mervedi Mateo from Democratic Republic of Congo. They've got everybody excited. Mateo just 16 years of age, really good, strong, athletic center. Has raised eyebrows around the world. Yembo as well, who is going to be a handful. And also the exciting young point guard for Madagascar, the 20-year-old Matthias M. Madi. So keep an eye on him when he comes out. But Madagascar, again, ready to trade blows with this Democratic Republic of Congo team, being introduced here to the crowd right now. And look back at what these teams have been able to do. Madagascar at the AfroBasket, the FIBA AfroBasket played last year in Angola. They came in 14th. So it was a tough tournament for them. Democratic Republic of Congo finished 11th. So it's not like these guys are playing in their first rodeo. Some of these players have definitely already made their mark. And see the Democratic Republic of Congo getting ready for this game. Exciting times indeed for them. See Arsene Mwamba, Jonathan Jordan, Deo Nwanyemi, Joel Bunza, Kevon Kalake, Frank Yembo, Patrick Mwamba, Ola Fula, the captain, Jack Kabuya, Jordan Sacco, Mervedi Mateo. Mateo coming out. It's hard to believe he's only 16. And Garmin Kandi. So there's Mateo. Michel Perrin, the head coach. Now the players on the court for the national anthems.
Hymne national République démocratique du Congo.
National anthems have been sung and played, and now the coaches get ready to meet here before the game. Also, the referees get a chance to say hello, and of course, renewing acquaintances. Jean Douaglin, the head coach of Madagascar, and again, Michel Perrin, the head coach of Democratic Republic of Congo. Referees for today's game, you can see from Rwanda, Jean Xavier Ruhamiriza, and then Claudio Eubia from Angola. And also from Morocco, we have Driouak, Imad Driouak. So teams going through their final warm-ups here before they square off, and again, we have plenty of confidence, I think, for Madagascar making it to the FIBA Afrobasket. Even though they lost all 3 games, you know, it's taking steps, and you're not always going to challenge for titles when you're trying to build your program. Democratic Republic of Congo probably a little bit further along, and perhaps maybe with a better chance of qualifying for the World Cup. It'll still be difficult for them as well, but a lot of good, strong players in that Democratic Republic of Congo team. And I think if they have real, you know, genuine aspirations of making it to Qatar, they need to come out today and be convincing winners here over Madagascar. But Madagascar, again, are not going to be pushovers. They come out, they compete, they play hard, and especially with young Matthias, who we talked about, Madi, just 20 years old, had a great Afrobasket, averaged more than 10 points per game. We know that Livio is going to be important. We also know that Eli also is going to be important, as well as Citraka, the captain. So Madagascar, Matthias Madi, Chiari Majoro, Anthony Nelson Severin, Rasolo Manana Citraka, the captain, and Ramon Faulai in the starting 5 for Coach Douaglin. And then plenty of talent coming off the bench. We're watching Madagascar host some games, and their fans get excited. So I know they're going to be watching events back home, and there's Douaglin, the head coach. And for Congo, Jonathan Jordan, Frank Nyembo, the youngster, Holy Fula, the captain, Jordan Sacco, has big-time experience in Spain, and Garmin Kande in the starting 5, and Mwamba and Wanyemi and Banza coming off the bench. Jordan Sacco is, again, a player that has been around the block. And with that experience comes expectations, and you can see that Michel Perrin, speaking to the big fella, 28 years of age now, and when you look back at what he's been able to do, and he's played with Hereda San Pablo Burgos, the two-time basketball Champions League winners. He had also, before that, been with Manresa, then Breogán. Then he went to UCAM Murcia for a couple of seasons. Now he's back at Breogán in Spain.
Elle arrive en poste bas, on fait une défense simple. Okay? Si jamais ça pose problème, j'annoncerai 5 et on ira en trappe. Okay? Jordan rentre sur le terrain. Il est pour toi, Diaz. Tu vas voir les 2 autres, j'ai pas eu le temps de voir. Ils sont précipités là. Entre 2 de départ. Entre 2 de départ. Ok. Tu la mets à droite ou à gauche là-bas?
And there's the veteran, Michel Perrin, the head coach. Hails from France. A lot of games under his belt. Obviously, with the language, French aids his cause. So here we are, exciting times in Dakar. Been to this place. It's got to put it on your to-do list, a bucket list of places to visit in Africa. Wonderful people. And when Senegal play, whether it's the men or the women in this place or their local club teams, look out. This place is rocking. And it will be rocking later today. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. We are underway here. The African qualifier between Democratic Republic of Congo in the yellow and Madagascar in the red. And dumping it down low early on, the Congolese, they're going to take a jump shot and they're going to make it. Good start. Well, leave it up to the captain, Holefula. Nice bounce pass. Sitraka puts it up. And this is with his first attempt. Sitraka has a really interesting, nice basketball body in there, really long. And look at that, he immediately uses that to his advantage, getting the block. Here's the drive. And the miss from Faralai, Ramon Faralai. Now Jordan. Jonathan Jordan goes right down the lane and scores with the left hand. Gadi Majura dribbling. Now gets it to Sitraka. Look at that. That is some serious talent right there, number 22. Flying right down the lane. He's got to play well at this end, too. And nice spin and nice left-handed release for Jordan Sacco. I don't remember seeing him make too many of those in the past. He's definitely refined his game. Diaz Madi, only 20 years of age, but he looks powerful. There's Jordan, a little razzle-dazzle going down the lane. And again, Sitraka. So graceful. Here's Madi. Passes back to Sitraka. Ball bounces back outside to Madi. Now they whip it around. They take a three from downtown. Jordan missing it from a long way out, but the offensive rebound. Fula misses. And again, a chance for the Malagasy. They whip it over to the wing. And Faralai missing, but again, another offensive rebound. 7-2, Democratic Republic of Congo settling into this game a little bit better here early. That was an interesting decision through the lob. Maybe could have gone all the way, and then quickly the Congolese race down the floor. And it's Nyembo, the 19-year-old, that will go to the line. Duaglin looking a little frustrated. Nyembo goes to the line, makes the first. A lot of hype about this young man. makes both. 2.0 meters in height, 6'7". Tremendous athleticism. Now quickly up the floor and the foul. And again, that illustration right there, when you look at Madi, he has got some serious handles and a strong body. Low dribble, really interesting player. Shot clock winding down. Nice bounce pass. Citraca gets in, misses. They go for the follow. Farley missing, and Jordan has it. Looks up the floor, doesn't get it to Nyembo, holds on to it. Jordan gets in the paint, puts it up. And Madagascar come up with it and are then fouled by Jordan Sacco. Nyembo's gonna sit down. Good start for him. Sacco won the Basketball Champions League in 2021, also won the FIBA Continental Cup as a member of that Burgos team. There they are passing it around. Oh. Not sure that's going to be very successful if they continue with that one. That was Kiadi Mijoro, needs to rethink that pass. Sacco, a little turnaround. Flying in for the rebound, excellent work. And leads to another bucket, a three-pointer. And look at that, the captain, Fula, is excited to be playing international basketball tonight. This is Sacco. Turnaround, misses, but there is terrific rebound by Kandi, passes it outside, and you saw the end result from Jorge Fula.
Le travail qu'il cherche à faire, c'est travailler dur, ok, physique. À nous de rester concentrés par rapport à ça, pas rentrer dans le bordel. Il faut qu'on reste concentré, qu'on fasse les choses propres. On sait qu'ils sont dans la dureté, surtout au début. Par contre, le problème, c'est le rebond, les mecs. Ça fait déjà 3 rebonds qui nous échappent. On prend 5 points là-dessus. Il faut contrôler le rebond. Derrière les mecs durs, il ne s'agit pas de se mettre devant. Il faut reculer le gars, ok, agressif. Par contre, il faut qu'on joue plus vite. Quand on récupère un ballon, on ne part pas suffisamment vite. Ok? Allez, go, 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 go.
It's interesting, Douglin, Canadian French, actually born in Montreal back in 1970. Coaching this Madagascar team since 2025. Into the game, Johan, number 77 for Madagascar. And nice little teardrop from Kiadi Majoro. Razana Manina, and now Jordan. Jonathan Jordan, Jordan Sacco. Got Holy Fuli now with the ball. Skip pass to the corner, and another three-pointer, and he's wide open, so not making it really difficult there for Patrick Mwamba. Open three. (15-4). The lead for the Congolese. And looking very comfortable, I might add, here early. Now the turnover. Mamadi Leza. Oh, that was a beautiful finish from the new man that just checked in, Johan Randria Mananjara. Jordan goes behind the back. Got to get it up. They do. And this time unsuccessfully, but another offensive rebound. Jordan gets it up, and look at that. Are you kidding me? Flying in, Kandi. Well, that is called playing the game above the rim. And now the offensive foul, moving screen. Jordan taking one for the team. And boy, that is already one of the highlight reel plays in this game, seeing the big man fly in, Kandi, for the putback. Look at this. Jordan misses, nobody boxes out, and it's an easy one for Garmin Kandi, the Kandi man. Kandi man can indeed. Jordan whips it down low, and Kandi fouled this time as he goes up. So free throws coming for number 34. Hasina has checked into the game, was whistled for that foul. Off target with the first, takes his time and makes the second. So Madagascar looking for a little bit of inspiration. Austin has it, coming off the bench, drifts in to the corner. Shot off target by Hasina. Dump down low to Sacco, to the corner, the three-point shot. And another offensive rebound. And there is an easy one for Jordan Sacco. Good pass to the corner, open look. You can't ask for a better shot than that. And L.E. knocks it down. How about that three-pointer in reply? They've got to really lock down here on the defensive end and figure out a way to get some rebounds. Three-point shot didn't look bad for Johan, but they get another offensive rebound, but he stepped out of bounds. They got a chance if they can force it. No, they do get it up. Kandi has it. This is Arsene Mwamba. Picks up his dribble. Get another one from the corner. Oh boy, they love that spot. Perrin loves it. Gives him a low five. And that was Jack Kabuya knocking it down. 26-9. They got to make some shots here. And a badly needed putback from Hasina. Well, 40-minute game, and right now it's pretty much one-way traffic. for the Congolese, leading at 26-11. Well, nice looking drive, but the finish wasn't there. And as has been the case in this game, it feels like Democratic Republic of Congo just getting their hands on everything. Patrick Mwamba tying up Asina. And the jump ball possession there, or the possession favors Madagascar. Really, I mean, it was Asina that did a good job tying up the Congolese. Open for three. Ellie couldn't get it to fall. Now quickly, the other way. Three-point shot is good. You can count it for Patrick Mwamba. Mwamba really playing well. It's 29-11. They got to get the shot off. They do just in the nick of time. They miss it, and boy, it is a. Got to look at it like it's a marathon, not a sprint if you're Madagascar, but they are in early trouble here, trailing Democratic Republic of Congo 29-11 at the end of one. See the early numbers, 6 of 9 from deep for the Congolese, just 1 of 7 for Madagascar. Both teams with 4 makes inside the arc. But one of the problems, the rebounding, and the offensive rebound in particular, has really worked to the benefit of the Congolese. Here we have Sitraka getting involved early. Then you had Fula, the captain, knocking down the three. And one of the threes in reply by Ellie. And Ellie does have the capacity to knock down some shots. We've seen it many times before. But again, the jumpers fell in that first quarter. And you saw Mitio, the young 16-year-old, in the game as well. So a lot of reasons to be watching this game. And the Madagascar faithful, well, they're going to try to keep the faith, hoping their team can come back against this very big, talented team. Courtside 1891, you can get it if you scan in the QR code. That'll allow you to watch live streams, extended highlights, and stay up to date with the world of international basketball. Douglas has been at this a long time. He knows that the game is never won until the final buzzer, and maybe you don't get it all back at once, but you need to stop the bleeding right now and start making some inroads. Michelle Prince says, well, if we get 29 points every quarter, I will be fine with that. I think it's probably unrealistic. Kaliki in the game. Kaliki comes into the game number 10. And inbounding it will be Kabuya. He gets it over to Arson and Mwamba. Mwamba looks to pass it. He does. He gets it to the 16-year-old, who then throws it out of bounds. Mervedi Miteo. Well, he just kind of fell down, then he slapped it out of bounds. Picking up that dribble right there is a dangerous spot. Yassine, nice pass back. And they're getting some decent looks, but Alpha missing for Madagascar. And now Democratic Republic of Congo, don't wait around. Look at that. Even there, they keep it alive. Kelike knock it out of bounds. Austin with the bounce pass. Oh, little dipsy-do for Johan Randria Mananyara, but he doesn't get it to go. And now the other way, and the putback no good for Democratic Republic of Congo. They need some shots to start falling here. Wide open, and again, just a miss, but another offensive rebound. Eli, clearly a player that'd like to get some shots up. Johan drives. They settle for the three. The battle for the rebound. Johan can't get it. 5 of 24 from the floor right now, Madagascar. Oh, there he is. How impressive is that? Mervedi Mitio. Doesn't seem possible that he's 16. Look how badly he wants to be out there. 21 to 11. Yeah, born in 2008, December 13th. Part of the Dreamland Gran Canaria club in Spain. Did play at the Afrobasket, where he had averaged 6.8 points per game, 4.3 rebounds. And here he is at the line. Well, I think you could use the word man-child to describe Mervedi Mitio, because he is an impressive-looking player. I'm surprised that Gran Canaria have their eyes on him. Back in the game, Matthias Mamadi. Johan. And Citraka. Ball goes out of bounds. Stay at this end with 4.1 seconds remaining. And the miss. And the bucket. Congolese pass out to the wing. Kabuya had a good look. Citraka has a chance. He's gonna get an open look. Oh, and Madi. Oh, look at the handle. Look at that. Oh, but the finish wasn't nearly as good as the move. I think it probably made that a harder shot than it needed to be. Matthias Madi. Will turn around in the paint, and the bucket is good for Kevin Kalike. 34 to 11. Continues to be one-way traffic here in Dakar. Madagascar, get it up and get it to go down. Nice look for Livio. 21-point advantage. Three-point look, clangs, but the part that has to be frustrating for Madagascar, they're not getting those rebounds. And another opportunity for the Congolese. And that was an air ball by the 16-year-old. And Madi then falls down, but the Congolese were out of bounds. Kabuya. Transmitio just a little too long. And Madi. Looks for somebody that's open. Gets it to Livio. Here's Livio. Now Johan has it. Back to Madi, and Madi, he's got it. Matthias and Madi. The sooner he develops into a primary option on offense, the better for this Madagascar team. You could understand how he can help this team with his physique. Now Jordan, a little bit of a rush. That's pump fake, gets up the shot. No box out. And the putback is good from Kevon Kalike. And Madi this time off target. Fula back into the game. The captain hands it off to Jordan. Three-point look. Oh, and the bank is open. Garmin Kandi has just had plenty of highlight reel plays tonight. And that was a good move from Joai. He's fouled right at the end of the play. Oh, the Candyman with the high-flying putback now banks in a three-pointer. So Johan Randria Manananjara at the line and completes the three-point play. So you'd have to say that's the nicest sequence for Madagascar in this game, getting it back to a 20-point deficit. Jordan, three-pointer, air ball this time. That was Deo Wanyemi, open three. Kadi Majora missing that one. Now another chance for, oh, the lob and the dunk. Nothing gets the crowd excited like that. And Garmin Kandi owns the highlight reel right now. Bounce pass, Straka fouled as he gets close to the basket. The captain going to the free throw line. The biggest issue that this Madagascar team has right now is boxing out. If they don't box out this Congolese team, it's going to be a long day. This was an alley-oop, and clearly nobody within sight. Completely confused on defense. Johan's going to come. Is he coming out of the game? No, he's going to wipe off his hands. So here's Sitraka at the line. Takes his time, makes the first. Need as much as they can get from Sitraka, the captain. Pass it around. Jordan again goes down low to the low block. And Sacco tries to force it up, and good job from Sitraka coming down with a rebound. And, just a unfortunate pass, and good block on the other end though by Romain Faralai. And now a turnover, and it leads to a layup. Madagascar didn't get out of their own way on that one. Turning it over. Tough shot, and the foul is going to send Chiari Majora to the free throw line. You can see the qualities that this Democratic Republic of Congo team has. They could be a match for anybody. They can compete with any team physically. And it comes down to the nuances of the game, the execution, playing smart. But they do have the capacity to go out and beat the best. So good job at the free throw line. Cutting into that deficit. Madagascar desperate to get a little bit closer by halftime. Right now it's a 20-point lead. Into the lane, out to the wing, three-point shot off the back of the cup. And Faralai knocks it over to his teammate. Now a chance for Madagascar. Dangerous pass, and Madi has it knocked out of his hands. Good hands from Mwamba. Patrick Mwamba. He says, hey, I got pushed. That was Kandi. Oh, ball goes off the underside of the backboard. Joan Randria Mananyata not able to execute that trip down the floor. It's a 20-point deficit right now for this Madagascar team. They've been up against it from the start of this game. It did help early on that the Congolese made some shots. They came out all guns blazing. They want to be in Qatar. Good defense, and Madi to steal, passes it up ahead, and great finish by Madagascar. Corinne doesn't mess around. He calls a timeout after that one turnover. Good finish by Chiari Majora.
Sitraka qui est ici sur la défense de 2-1-2, c'est au 3 de sortir. Oh, c'est au 3 de sortir. C'est pas le 5 qui sort là, hein. Le 5 il reste ici, de façon à ce qu'on puisse prendre en haut. Ok, vous avez vu, c'est le même principe. On regarde s'ils vont bouger ou pas, d'accord? Par contre, dès qu'il y a un transfert ou balle par le poste, on est en homme-homme. Repérez vite le joueur libre. Dès qu'il y a shoot, bloquez bien au niveau du rebond. Ok? On reste bien concentré du début jusqu'à la fin. Ok? On y go. On essaie de récupérer quelques ballons.
Look at the rebounds, 8 for Congo. It seems like they have a lot more than that. But they have shot it better. 7 of 16 from three-point range, 44%. Compare that to 17%, just 2 of 12 for Madagascar. So they have been able to get 15 more points from behind the arc. Here they are passing it around. Pirin wants to see some execution coming out of the timeout. Here's the young man. And turns and misses. That was Mervedi Miteo, the 16-year-old, now quickly up the floor, and it goes off of Citraka's hands and out of bounds.
Changement pour le Congo, entre les numéros 23.
Coming up on the 1 minute mark in this first half. Congolese in command, the three-point shot. This time does not fall for Kabuya. Jack Kabuya, and look at this, the lane, the path to the basket just opens right up for Livio. Madagascar have cut it back to 16. Madagascar fans in the house getting excited here in Dakar. Long two if it goes. It doesn't. Another chance to go quickly. And Madi has it. Look at the bounce pass. Look at him go. And Citraka slams it home. And in a half that has been utterly dominated by the Congolese. Suddenly their lead has been trimmed to 14 points with 29 seconds remaining. Some life. And the Malagasy fans, a lot to get excited about.
On a Rolly et on a comment dire, qui c'est le quatrième qui est là? Jack, c'est ça? Oui, Jack. Est-ce qu'on peut savoir ce qu'on fait en défense? Pour regarder la balle, les gars arrivent en courant, il n'y a pas un joueur qui est... On est plus focus, on croit qu'on a 20 points, que le match est gagné. On n'a plus aucun... On fait une passe, un tir ou des choses forcées, prenez le temps. Hey, chacun son joueur. Chacun son joueur, derrière tout de suite, le joueur qui est libre. Une bonne attaque. Une bonne attaque.
So 29 seconds remaining here in the first half. And Madagascar kind of rising from the dead here. It's kind of like they're in the grave and that hand's coming out saying, we're coming to get you. 5-second difference from the game clock and the shot clock. The fluid play of the Congolese has all of a sudden been disrupted, but nice play from Jordan. Now they need to hold for this last shot. Try to score to get a little bit of momentum back. Livio puts it up from deep. He's got it! Whoa! Indeed he does. Excuse me, that was Kiari Majura. And making it a 13-point deficit at halftime. 45-32, Democratic Republic of Congo on top of Madagascar at the break. Well, the three-point shot has been huge, but now Madagascar are getting it up to 23%. They're gonna have to make some more shots in the second half. And just overall, also the turnovers have not helped. Candy with 11 points leading the way for Congo. And Madi getting open, knocking down the jump shot. Daddy Majoro leading the way, 11 points after that last bucket. Co-equal game high. That was the slam, the alley-oop jam from Garmin Kandi. Then you had Patrick Mwamba getting blocked. Good defense, but then a little sloppy. They turned it over. They ended up getting a layup. And Kadi Majora getting out on the break and finishing. And here's Amadi making that pass to his teammate. So 45-32, Democratic Republic of Congo on top of Madagascar at halftime. Madagascar actually outscoring the Congolese 21-16 in the second quarter.
We're in for a showdown here tonight. Let's get this party started. Oh my goodness sakes, that's a throwdown. Goes in for the dunk. Good night. Too big, too strong, and just too good.
Bogdanovic, who goes in and scores. Ah!
This is what it's all about.
It's all one big basketball family, folks. He is a magician. Winning time. Both teams over the limit. You have got to be kidding me!
Turns it over, chance to run, great pass. Oh, what a block. They just do not know when to quit on a play. Ahaga comes from nowhere.
Tunisia looked to slam, just to put an exclamation mark on this, and Sayaza goes up for the dunk. That was a sweet pass.
These rebounds just to give Cameroon only one chance on the offense. Oh, that's beautiful play, Mohamed Abouzgaya. That's a great pass.
As long as you keep taking care of the ball. McCoy gets inside, goes upstairs.
McCormick goes in for the dunk.
He's a hell of an asset to add to this Rwanda national team. And they come up with a steal. Oh, super little pass. Highlight time. Nice touch, great vision.
There's Almeida trying to come off the screen. Better defense that time. Ivan Almeida throws it up. Correa. Look at that lob. Correa, great timing on the cut. The no-look pass.
And Guinea are just easing to victory. Oh my, that is rubbing salt in the wound right there from Shannon Evans.
Biggest lead. Oh my gosh, look at this. Wow. Incredible. Slaps it and says, get this out of here. That's a three, can't get it to go from Correa. He goes again. Wow, and he soars in. So we managed to get there, ladies and gentlemen.
Says, give it to me. Go attacks the closeout. Feed Bruno inside. Fills it up. It's all right.
Well, the top scorer, Kiadi Majoro, especially doing some damage late here for Madagascar. He's got 11 points. Gets into the paint, nice little floater. Here he is on the break. And with the Mervetti, Mitio chasing him down, still able to finish. They're going to need some more of that if they're going to come back in this game. But it has been a good answer. Madagascar, they must have gotten a lot of confidence from the way they finished that first half. They trailed by as many as 23 points, and they've cut the deficit back to just 13. And the top scorer for Democratic Republic of Congo, well, Garmin Kande. Look at this. Kande flying high for the alley-oop jam. Going upstairs. Good pass from Jordan. Teams will also be in action on Saturday. I mean, it's imperative, especially with Cote d'Ivoire in this group, for Democratic Republic of Congo to win tonight, because they will go up against Cote d'Ivoire on Saturday. And also Senegal, another of the top teams in Africa in this group. And that will be Madagascar's opponent on Saturday. So it doesn't get any easier for either of these two teams in their next game. So I feel like that they're looking at this like it's must win both of them if they want to have a good first round, try to get into that second round, become one of the teams from Africa to make it to the FIBA Basketball World Cup. 32 teams will be at the World Cup in Qatar. South Sudan, highest finishing team at the last FIBA Basketball World Cup, which qualified them for the Olympics in Paris. In fact, you look back at that last FIBA Basketball World Cup, South Sudan coming in 17th out of the 32 teams, but again, that punched their ticket for the Olympics. And also you had Egypt coming in number 20. They had a really good team. Representing Africa, Angola, 26th, Cote d'Ivoire, 27th, and Cape Verde, 28th. Neither of these teams that we're watching tonight made it to the last World Cup. But you look back through history, and the Congolese, the Democratic Republic of Congo, have played at a lot of FIBA AfroBaskets dating back to 1995, but they have yet to make it to the World Cup. And Madagascar have played at even less FIBA AfroBaskets and have not made it to the FIBA Basketball World Cup yet. So they're hoping to change that around. See, Candy has 8 points tonight. But Madagascar did play at the FIBA AfroBasket as far back as 1972. So it's not like they don't have a long tradition of basketball. And they also hosted in 2011 when they finished 13th. Finished 14th, as I said earlier, at the FIBA AfroBasket last year that was played in Angola. And Madagascar, a little bit of a layup, warm-up drill here before the start of the second half. Come out, if they can get a strong start to the second half, give themselves a chance, anything can happen. But the main thing for them is, I think, defense and rebounding. I think the shots, they started to find started to have some success on offense, putting the ball in the basket. Maybe get some turnovers, force some turnovers, get some easy buckets, and they can get themselves right back in this game.
Franck, tu prends le meneur, Patrick, tu prends leur shooter, le meneur Camargo, avec le seul guy. Comment le meneur? Patrick, tu prends le shooter numéro 4. Allez les gars, même début là. Venez les gars. Défendre, hein. Même début. Allez, jaune, rouge. Allez, comment guys?
On prend tout de suite la zone, on regarde ce qu'ils font. S'ils ne marquent pas, on continue. Si jamais ils marquent, on passe en man-to-man. Une chose.
Here the coach from Madagascar.
On reste 5 en goal, les 4, on change. Par contre, en poste bas, quand la balle arrive en poste bas ici, on vient fermer par en dessous. On vient fermer par dessous. Donc si Traka, tu fermes ici, on ferme dessous. Ok?
Scanning that barcode to get the World Cup Qualifiers app in your smartphone. You can get all the fixtures, keep up with all the results, all the stats, all the highlights. So again, especially when you're trailing, you need that good start to the second half. And the Congolese coach, Perrine, will know that, hey, we got to be able to step on the throats of the opponents when we go on top of them. We don't want to give them any chance to believe they can come back. And the Madagascar, I think, firmly believe they can come back and win this game. So the burden, the onus is on this Congolese team to reassert their dominance here early in the second half. Otherwise, Madagascar will grow in self-belief, potentially, and make this a close game down the stretch. Referee's just double checking something with the coaches. So I'm not sure what the holdup is here. Not sure if it's clock related. You can see Patrick Mwamba looking over. Anyway, we are underway. Citraka has the ball for Madagascar and throws it away off his teammates' fingertips. Kiari Majura, and not how you want to start if you are Madagascar. Jordan, Yembo, Mwamba, Sako, and Kandi on the court for Democratic Republic of Congo in the yellow. Patrick Mwamba gets it back to Jordan. And Mwamba steps inside, puts up a 2. He's got it. Very nice looking, soft touch. And great defense down low, preventing Romain Faralai from having some success. Nice little pass and the miss. Good opportunity. And Mighty thought about launching it, does not. And get it back to Kiari Majora. Good things happening when he gets it. And the foul call, Jordan puts Anthony Nelson Severin on the free throw line. He was thinking that maybe he stopped him before he got into the motion, before he got into the shot. Anthony Nelson Severin goes to the stripe and makes the first. And anytime you put Madagascar on the free throw line, that's an opportunity for the Malagasy to claw their way back. Look at that, they're perfect at the line. Probably just jinxed them. Nope, he makes it. So they're perfect, 7 of 7. Here's Jordan, gets it to the corner. Oh, beautiful bounce pass, give and go, but the miss. Oh, but a foul called on Madagascar. I didn't see that. I don't think Guaglin saw it either. He's got his hands extended, palms up, saying, where was the foul? So free throws. And maybe the ball doesn't lie if you subscribe to that theory. He does make 1 of 2. Patrick Mwamba. So he has 11 points, and it's a 14-point advantage. Kiari Majura in between the legs, hands it off, gets it back. Citraka to the corner, and yes, that's good from Anthony Nelson Severin. Suddenly becoming a factor on offense, and it's an 11-point game. And the jump shot off target. Here comes the Malagasy. Nice pass, nice handoff, and Citraka makes it. And Perrine knows, he says, guys, we got to settle down, but it is a 9-point deficit now for Madagascar. You talk about it being imperative to start that second half strong. They turned it over initially, but here they are. They've got the wind in their sails once again. Jordan drifts in. Oh, beautiful play, Jordan. Citraka open. He misses. Pass out to the wing. Jordan. Good read, Madi. Then almost turned it over. And they do turn it over. So Madi has to take advantage when he gets it. And a miss from Patrick Mwamba. They were making all those shots in the first quarter. Kadi Majora hands it off to Citraka. Citraka, oh! And he was pushed by Jordan Sacco. That's the third foul on the Democratic Republic of Congo in this quarter. Gadi Majora goes out. Coming back into the game is Marco Kotvo, number 30. And Madi probing, shot clock winding down. Drives in. Oh, what a take from number 4. And that is what a special play with the shot clock winding down. I think he needs to be a little more selfish and look for his shot. There he was, anticipating the pass, didn't come up with it. Now the Congolese get it down low, and that's more like it. Jordan Sacco going to the free throw line. Sacco steps up and makes the first. He goes back to 10. Again, Yembo in the game, number 11, just 19 years of age. Sacco does not make the second, and Johan, who's just checked back in, gets the rebound. Now pass to the corner, he stepped out of bounds. Incredible. Romain Farley. And those are the types of turnovers that kill you. It's incredible how many times that happens, though, in a game. Jordan drifts in, gets blocked, and he triggers a break for Mwani. And Madi drives in. Oh! A little too fancy right at the end. He needed to finish. That is an absolute must. And look at that, the answer. It's a 4-point swing. And Duaglin over on the sideline knows they just let a golden opportunity go by. But we have seen this young man, Matthias and Madi, really start to step up in this third quarter. Go on, drives in. Oh, what a dipsy-do that was. Going to the line for another 3-point play. Well, we saw signs of Johan Randria Mananjara being a weapon offensively in the first half, and now Sacco has 4 fouls, so that's a blow. The experience going out of the game, and once again, Jan makes the free throw, 3-point play, and Madagascar trailing by 9 points. I wonder if they know that Sacco has 4 fouls. That was a big-time drive. Oh, and a patient whistle. And that will put them on the line. So as I understand it, the referee is allowing the referee under the basket to make the call first, but if he feels like he sees the foul, he's going to call it. That's why they call it the patient whistle. Nevertheless, frustrating whistle, I think, is what Madagascar would call it. They called the foul on, well, I think Johan. So makes the first. It's the second, rather, but they keep it at this end. So it didn't make either of the free throws. Here's Jordan drifting in, putting it up and in. Ooh, interesting handles. So he did make one of the free throws. It's 56-44. Oh, and the rejection by Sacco. Sucks it to him. And Madi inbounds it. He's going to want it back. Will he get it? Marco has it. He puts it up. He knocks it down. You don't want to give it back if you're going to be making it like that. Marco Rock-Cote-Vaux showing his touch. And Madagascar, this is the key quarter for them. They got to stay with it, but they don't get the stop from Jordan suddenly starting to take over. He's got 10. Coming up on the 3.5-minute mark in this third quarter. And Madi skip pass and batted out of bounds. Here he is again, and it looks good. Marco, and it is. He's got the touch. And there's also a whistle. Now, have they called this on Madagascar? They're going to count to 3. But they do call a foul on Madagascar, and that cuts it now to an 8-point deficit. So they're barely making anything early on, but now the three-pointers are falling. 6 of 17. That's a 2 if it goes, and he misses everything. Well, these games are crazy, aren't they, folks? There is no way in the world when Democratic Republic of Congo went up, scored 29 points in the first quarter and led 29-11, that it seemed remotely possible Madagascar could come back. But in fact, they have. Look at that. They trailed by 23 points. And yet Madagascar alive and kicking here in this third quarter. And they got the crowd behind them as well. Johan, nice handles. And fancy drive, not able to finish. And Madi, though, gets it. He misses, gets it back. Might want to get rid of it. Reset the shot clock. And here he is, fouled a long way from the basket by Franck Yembo. And again, you know, if they can get to the free throw line, they won't take free throws on this one, but they'll be over the limit. Will the Congolese want any more? That's also Yembo's third foul. So there are plenty of aspects to this game where you know that if you're the Congolese, you are not safe. And if you're Madagascar, there is a possibility that you can come back and win this. Sitraka back in the game. So it's Kadi Majura. Here he is, Kadi Majura. Oh, and the reach. I think they call that on Garmin, Kandi. Was it on Fula? I thought it was Kandi. Oh no, it's on Yembo. And now Yembo is in limbo. He's got 4 fouls, and he'll probably have to come out and sit down. Sako has 4 fouls as well. So foul trouble plaguing suddenly. And again, with being over the limit, it gives Madagascar a chance to go to the line. And the worst thing you can do right now, if you're the Congolese, is start talking to the refs and acting like you're not getting any calls. Yembo goes out. They better start focusing and turn this thing around, or Madagascar are going to come back and beat them. Patrick Mwamba come back into the game, number 13. And Kadi Majura at the line, and this is the first. Well, that is the first free throw miss of the game for Madagascar. He does make the second. Now it's a 7-point game, just creeping back into it. Madagascar, oh, tricky. Jordan has it. Jordan stepped out of bounds. And Madagascar outscoring their opponents now 19-13 in this third quarter. And look at that, Kadi Majura driving in, are you kidding me? High off the glass. What a shot. That's his first bucket of this second half. It's a 5-point game. Fula. Now it maybe becomes a little bit harder to make shots, and sure enough, throwing the lob, and the 16-year-old not able to get there. Good chase down by Madagascar, the Malagasy. Threatening to get even closer. Kadi Majura open for 3. Got it! Incredible! 58-56. Madagascar coming all the way back from 23 points down to trail by just 2. They're bouncing off the walls down in Antananarivo. What a performance. We'll try to go down to the bench and listen to the coach.
You have to protect it and be more aggressive. Be aggressive on the top. Go under the pick and roll and follow here. Et le grand sortie. Maintenant, il ne faut pas hésiter en attaque. John, you begin direct with the pick and roll here. Garmin ici. Contrôlez le ballon, les garçons. Contrôlez le ballon. Prenez des bons shoots. Mettez pas les balles n'importe où, là. La pénétration, elle est bonne, Patrick. Après, mettez de la qualité dans la passe. Sinon, essayez de trouver un autre shooter ouvert. Let's go, John. Good pick and roll, agressivité.
Les gars. On joue seulement 3 ballons ici, il n'y a pas de menace. On n'a pas de ballon dans la 3 points.
Bien sûr. Allez.
All bets are off how this is finishing. First quarter, complete domination by Democratic Republic of Congo, but ever since, the Malagasy have battled their way back. Shots started to fall. Now, again, it just becomes that little bit tougher to make these shots. It's easy to make shots when you're up big. But how do you convert when it's closer? Mwamba puts it up. Well, he's got the answer. No panic whatsoever for number 13, Patrick Mwamba. Wide open, why not? There's the follow. They get another look. Johan passes it over to Kadi Majura. Oh my! Once again, a 2-point game. Jordan drives in, takes a difficult shot. And the ball is stepped out of bounds. Jordan's going to go out. And coming into the game is Arsene Wamba, number 0. Here he is, wide open, 3-point shot, no good for Captain Fula. And now Madagascar can pull even with a 2. If they take a 3, this place is going to erupt. 9-second differential, the game clock and shot clock. Kadi Majura in no rush. Here he is taking a bump, and that is just a horrible foul by the 16-year-old Mervedi Miteo, because he puts him on the line. And granted, Kadi Majura did just miss his team's first free throw, but at the line tonight, they're 9 of 10. And now it's just a 1 point separating these two teams. 21 points for Kadi Majura. And look at that, we've got tied, folks, 61 apiece. A barn burner in the very first game of this window of the African qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Several seconds ticking off the clock here at the end of the third quarter. Fula gets it up, misses badly. And is it going to count? No, it will not. And I think the coach wants them to go review that just to double check and make sure. I wasn't sure myself when he took it. Look at this. Maybe he does get it off in time. I think he might. Point 2. Oh, that is so close. They're going to have to take some time here looking at this. They're going to have to do the old frame by frame. They're looking at the frame by frame right now. Good defense right at the end. I think he got it off. I think that's going to count. Excellent work, and Perrin did a good job of going out and making sure they reviewed it. This call could not be any closer, but it looks to me like there's a little bit of daylight between the fingers and the basketball when there's still 0.1 seconds. That next frame you can see. Let's see what the referees say. Counts, not just in the context of this game, but in case there's a tiebreaker. I think they're going to count it, but let's see. No, they don't count it. Well, in fairness to the referees, that's about as close as it gets. So at the end of 3 quarters, it's 61-61, Democratic Republic of Congo and Madagascar. Again, the 3-point shot now, each team with 8 makes. Great free throw shooting by Madagascar has helped them. And that by far their best quarter, outscoring Democratic Republic of Congo 29-16. third quarter best plays. I still think all bets are off how this is finishing, but it feels like Madagascar figured out how to play. Confidence is not an issue with this team anymore. They looked a little bit out of whack in the early going. And especially since Kiadi Major has really shown up to play, bringing that veteran leadership. Also, we saw Matthias Emadi coming to life in that quarter. Well, what can you say? He just felt it, didn't he? He led him in scoring, did Kiadi Majoro. Scan in the QR code to get Courtside 1891 in your smartphone so you can watch live streams, video highlights, and keep up to date with everything in international basketball. Kiadi Majoro led them in scoring at 16 points per game. Sitraka at 12.7 was second, and Matthias Emadi was third at 10.7 points per game. Also a good free throw shooting team at the FIBA Basket. So it's game on, folks. Fourth quarter underway. Sense of urgency has to be there for Democratic Republic of Congo, who start with Jordan, Yembo, Mwamba, Sako, and Kandi. Here's Sako. Up to Mwamba. Patrick Mwamba steps back for three. Oh, that's big time. That is big time. In fact, he's given a two. So it's Eli, Kiadi Majura out there. Johan, number 77. Eli. And now the turnover. Patrick Mwamba this time drives in, passes it back outside. That's a three if it goes. And the ball batted off the hands. So Jordan brings it up slowly. Already you sense there's a little bit of a recovery for the Congolese. Jordan drives in and is fouled. Sometimes a quarter finishes when a team is playing great, like as Madagascar were rather, and it doesn't come at the right time. And now they've come back, and it's almost as if some of the momentum has been lost. Jordan misses the first. He does get the second. Jordan averaged 7 points, 4.8 assists, 3.5 rebounds at the FIBA Basket. So a 3-point advantage. And Madi has it. Puts it up from the stripe. That was well short. And suddenly he looked a little tight, did Madi. They find Yemba down low, and the 19-year-old scores with the reverse. Frank and Yemba. It's back to a 5-point lead. Nice answer on the foul. Are they going to count it? Kiadi Majura thinks they should. No, 2 shots for Kiadi Majura. Yembo's gone. That's number 5 for him. And, you know, a lot of excitement, a lot of potential with these youngsters, Miteo and Yembo, but also they've still got to grow, they've still got to learn. Majura having himself one heck of a game. Look at that, 23 points. Now 24. Just willing his team forward. In fact, he did have 29 points against Cameroon at the AfroBasket. And Jordan gets in, hooping and scooping, and nobody stops him. And you can see Dragan furious on the sidelines to give away a layup. Free throw is good. And the lead goes to 69-63. Oh, bounce pass with showtime. Sitraka, wow. There are different reasons why you go to watch a basketball game, and that is one of them right there. That was, had he been able to make that pass and that lead to a three-point shot, that would have been spectacular. As it is, it's a foul on Kandi. And just under 8 minutes remaining. A little bit of pressure on Madagascar. They know they got to get something on this trip. Good defense out on the perimeter. Majura, though, gets some space. And Jordan with the rebound. We go in there. Here's Jordan. Passes to the corner. And Wamba stepped on the out-of-bounds line. That's not going to count. Years of age, plays in France before she's here. Oh, look at this, sky high, and they blow the whistle. MID showing some hops. Getting fouled and going to the line with a chance to make it a three-point game. I think there's a balance right now with MID where he's got this incredible talent, but he's not passive, maybe a tad reluctant because he wants to play within the framework of the team, but sometimes he just takes the shackles off and goes. And we saw it on that occasion, 69-66. Jordan drifts in to the corner. I think it's a two. No, it goes off the side. Here's Madi again in the open floor. Look at that low dribble. And oh, that's where he really has to work. There have been a couple of times after a turnover and there on that fast break where he took a difficult shot. There had to be a better shot. Three-point look, and Kandi misses. Offensive rebound, and Sacco gets swatted by Sitraka. He's gonna go back again, and he sticks with it and scores. Oh, letting him play. Jordan pushing off on Livio. And Madi drifts in, he's got his player on his back, he dumps it down. Oh, it's an alley-oop! Sitraka looking positively Stacey Augmon-esque. The rubber band man, look at that. Jordan outside for wide open three. Back of the cup, Sacco with the rebound. Coming up on the 6-minute mark of the game. Sacco drives in, misses. And a late whistle or a patient whistle, whatever it is, it's a whistle. And free throws coming for Democratic Republic of Congo. So Captain Citraca with the foul. And Sacco at the line, where he's been tonight, and makes the first. Back to a 4-point lead. And makes one of two. Citraca saves it in bounds. Whistle. And so Madagascar already over the limit. Democratic Republic of Congo with 3 fouls. Already lost Yembo to 5 fouls. They'd like to get Sacco out of the game as well. He has 4 fouls. Cadamajor passes it back outside. Johan left wide open. Livio with the rebound. Here he is, Cadamajor for 3. Oh, that was the man they wanted to shoot it. The lead is 4. 3-pointer for Jordan. Oh, that's money. He's really started picking it up. 17 points, and the lead is 7. And Madi behind the back pass to Citraca from the elbow. No offensive rebound on that occasion, and under 5 minutes remaining, so we're in winning time. Can this Democratic Republic of Congo team put away this never say die Madagascar? And in and out, no, box out for Sacco. He goes up, gets it back again, goes up again, and they are fortunate, Madagascar, to come down with it. Not sure how he missed. Cadamajor picks up the dribble, passes it outside to M. Madi. Cadamajor dribbles left, bounce pass, and wow, Johan goes up, no foul called. Garmin Kandi getting the block. Kandi has 3 fouls, and suddenly Madagascar struggling for points. But the great thing about, I would call it modern basketball, with the shot clock, 24 seconds, the 3-point shot, anything is possible. Let's listen to the coach. We're not supposed to be able to hear them, but we could hear them, so I didn't want to deprive you. (75-68). Hugely important possession for Madagascar. I'm sure they would love to get to the free throw line. Six seconds on the shot clock. Oh, tough inbounds pass. They went for the steal. Cadamajor open for 3. Yes! Well, that worked out pretty well. Almost had the ball stolen. Citraca was excellent. Look at that, 27 points for Cadamajor. And Patrick Mwamba drives in, misses well short, but there's a follow. And if Jordan Sacco has done anything tonight, he has gotten offensive rebounds and putbacks. 7 offensive rebounds. All knocked away by Sacco. Johan open. South Citraka back outside. They take the 3. Farrelly missing. Farrelly rather missing. And now with 3:10 remaining. Again, complicated. Huge chance here for the Congolese. Fula. Back outside of Jordan. Shot clock winding down. Fula wide open. Yes! The captain. A huge shot. And that might be what the Congolese needed. They go up by 9 points. Citraka for 3. And you get the feeling that's not what they want. You'd rather have Kiadi Majura, who's been as hot as a firecracker, getting those 3s up. Jordan from downtown, and Madagascar have it with 2:11 remaining. Still time, but they've got it. Oh, they're fortunate they did not turn it over. Johan, a little drive and bucket. They'll take it. And once again, 7-point deficit. I think with the 4 fouls on Sacco, he's been so important for them with his rebound. They've been trying to get him out of the game. Again, these two teams will be in action in a few days, or a couple of days rather. Patrick and Wamba comes out, and now we're going to have a timeout. Madagascar to again set the game plan for the final 1:55. Still, I wouldn't say plenty of time, but still time for them to come back. Go back and you remember that first quarter. Look, rebounds by quarter, and look at this fourth quarter. 14 rebounds in this fourth quarter has been very, shall we say, crucial for the team in yellow. No pressure being applied in the backcourt. Not yet. That could be something that we see. And final 1 minute 50 seconds being played. What has been a very interesting game. Jordan outside. Fula. He loves that spot. He's there and he makes it. That area of the court has been so good for Democratic Republic of Congo, and to end up with a wide open one, especially for Fula. You know what they say, fool him once, fool him twice. I think that's his third 3 from that spot. And Madi bounce pass, and Citraka almost getting the alley-oop, which would have been a 3-point play. Citraka, the captain, 10 points tonight, 4 rebounds. Edwards this time makes the first. The free throw shooting has helped this Madagascar team tonight stay in the game, but they still trail by 9. They're 15 of 16 at the stripe. Compare that to the Congolese 10 of 16. And only makes 1 of 2. They battle for the basketball. Ramon Faralai not able to get it. Clock becoming the enemy. Well, they take the 3 though. Took it early, in fact. Probably way too early. Johan. And Madi for 3. Got it! And suddenly, a 6-point game. Excuse me, 7. I think they gave him a 2. Yeah, that was a 2. And a foul called late in the shot clock. Well, if you're going to make your free throws, this is when you want to make them. Try to put this thing away. Jordan at the stripe. He's 2 of 3 on the night. And again, just to give you an idea what kind of free throw shooter he is, at the AfroBasket, he made 9 of 10. So definitely a player you would expect to get it done. You know, we've talked about this already. These teams want to have a chance of making it to the World Cup. This is crucial, this game. Extremely crucial. This is a game that they have to have. When you know, you've also got Senegal in this group. You've also he misses the first. Also got Cote d'Ivoire in this group. Granted, you want to get to the second round, but results do carry over to the second round as well. Jordan with 17 points, and well, he misses both, and then Sacco gets the rebound and goes up for the dunk. And the swat from Sacco, and that is a killer blow at the other end. You get him to miss 2 free throws. You have a chance to go down and have the deficit with a 3, but you don't. You stand around and don't rebound the miss. That was the last thing I expected Jordan to miss both free throws. So Candy with the foul. Not a lot of arc on that free throw from John. Back to a 7-point game. That's much better. And again, that makes it a 6-point deficit. They try to play keep away. And again, they foul Jordan. And Madi puts the man that just missed a couple on the line. Surely he'll lock in and make these. Third foul on Madi. 24-18. Democratic Republic of Congo have outscored Madagascar in this fourth quarter, now 25-18. Had the great start, winning that first quarter 29-11. There was a 20 minutes in between where Madagascar were the best team. That makes it difficult. Back to an 8-point advantage. Sitraka, Paralag comes in, misses the layup. And you feel like that's it, that's done it. Now they got to play defense. You never know. They don't want to dribble this out. They want points. I don't understand. Okay, they are going to take a shot. And Fula, I mean, surely everybody knows that, you know, goal differential, point differential in the end could come in handy. That's a strange way to finish it for Democratic Republic of Congo. They win it 87-79 over Madagascar. Sacco having a Sacco-like night. Had those 10 rebounds. Democratic Republic of Congo didn't make it easy, but they were able to come good at the end to get the win, 87-79. Sacco had 12 points. In fact, okay, sorry, I was wrong on that. He's got 12 points, 19 rebounds. I wonder if that's correct. That is a bunch of rebounds. 12 points also for Fula, 19 points for Jordan. Madagascar, 27 points from Kadi Majoro. And they will certainly regret not making the most of that from their star guard. Johan had 12 points as well in defeat. Sitraka, 11 points, but probably needs to play a little bit better. Certainly has to shoot better. Again, the free throw shooting helped Madagascar stay in it. They made them, Congo didn't. But the rebounding was crucial. Madagascar, good credit to them though, they finished with 2 more assists, just showed how well they played as a team. And again, the game high for Kadi Major also had just an overall outstanding game for these the Malagasy. Both these teams will be in action again in a few days' time, a couple of days' time. Fourth quarter best plays, Patrick and Wamba coming out and doing a lot of damage. Jordan as well, finding his way in. And the way they finished the third quarter, you would have thought Madagascar had a real chance, but when they came back out for the fourth quarter, they just kind of lost a little bit of their momentum, especially on the defensive end. And we saw some great play from Madi. Again, one of the bright young players in this competition. Getting fouled there, driving to the basket for the three-point play. That was a beautiful alley-oop pass to Sitraka. Here he is again. Sitraka has the gifts to be able to go up and get it and score. This was big. Gordon stepping back. Major passing it, and Johan driving in and scoring. But that's how it finishes. So overall, good basketball game to watch, folks. Glad you could join us. 87-79, Democratic Republic of Congo win it over Madagascar. See Senegal and Cote d'Ivoire coming up next. And those are the standings after the opening game in Group E. Congolese in first, and Madagascar with that participation point currently in second place.